chords, like, you know, those classical and those jazz chords, but it was just like the time that I learned French.
Oh, I see.
Tapes, and it's just all gone. So now I just go from my fingers.
Really? There was a time when you had more sort of catalog music.
Well, I just wanted to find out what it was, so I did, and you know, I had the chords in me, but
you're no longer conversant in that language.
It's just not necessary.
You've got the vocabulary in you.
I got it in my hands.
Yeah.
And I've probably lost a lot of that too. But what I don't have, I don't need. I just find it. You know, it's things that you hear, and it's a feeling that you need from the guitar. So going with those two imperatives, you can get exactly what we need after maybe, you know, after just being such a pleasure seeker on the guitar. It helps to be that. It helps just to do what feels natural and feels good.
There are people who've never met you get the impression, so he feels, that you're difficult or introverted, or sort of a nervous type.
Really?
I don't know why. So nani o moto ni soyu shashin toka mite
introverted to me. Not.
I guess people look at the pictures or whatever, and you're not a typical rock and roller. That's what he's trying to say. So, since a person is not a typical rock and roller, he must be introverted, he must be difficult, he must be nervous.
Oh, I'm not very nervous. Difficult, it depends on the situation, but not with people. You know, I'm not like, I don't really demand anything irrationally at all. Just a regular person. But I think I just have a lot on my mind. I lost jobs because of that look.
Really?
Oh yeah, I lost a job actually, and the other one I suspect I did.
Why did you lose? What kind of a job?
Because they always thought that I had my mind on something else, even though I did a good job.
What kind of a job was it?
It was, I was working in Banana Republic on 87th and Broadway, and they didn't trust me because of my look.
They didn't think you were concentrating on customers coming in?
No, they didn't think I was sucking dick. That's basically what it was. I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was, you know, I sold my clothes. I told people they looked good in them. I told people they didn't look good in them. I got them the right clothes.
So you were sucking dick, but at least as far as you were concerned. But
I was just doing my job, and what people need is people need a friendly surface, regardless of what lies underneath. And I just can't cater to that. I can't. You know, I am exactly what I am. When you talk to me, maybe not when you see me, because looks can be deceiving, and it depends on what you need from me. Lots of people need me in the public, maybe, to be introverted and just need me to be the kind of hero that they need, or the kind of villain that they need to see. But I'm none of that, or maybe I'm all of that. But you'll never know until you taste it for yourself, until you meet me. You know, I'm fine. You can talk on and on about lots of things. You know.
Yeah, as we have found in interviewing you, so one day your supervisor took you to the side and said, "Jeff, you're just too much of a, too cold of a customer."
No, actually, I was accused of stealing something I didn't steal, and that was one of the things that the store detective picked up on. Like, you have sort of a cagey look about you. You look hassle. I said, well, basically, I'm a musician, and I have my mind squarely on things that I need to do to get me through the day so I can get home. And I'm also a horrible flake. So if you know what I'm saying, like I'm not very good at being in the mainstream working class. I'm usually somewhere either completely outside or completely below. I mean, I was working alongside people that wouldn't even buy me a drink if we were out on the outside. I just pick up on stupid things like that. I'm a inveterate daydreamer. I'm introspective, but I'm always introverted. Introverted people, like, I don't know, I like the people that are around me, and I need them, and I don't push people away.
So Jeff, if you hadn't discovered music, or at least become at least marginally successful in music, you would have been dysfunctional in any other vocation. Maybe.
I hate to think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, like you say, though, you're a daydreamer, introverted. You think about your music.
Hearing music all the time.
Yeah.
If I didn't have music, you'd probably find me swinging from a rope from the rafters with a demo tape in my right hand.
You have said before that your songs represent you, everything you are. And your music is a projection of yourself. And you present that music to other people. What is the significance of that to you? Is that a painful thing? Is it always a good thing to expose yourself in that fashion to the listener, to your fans?
It's not really exposing, really. I mean, it is, but more accurately for me, it's more like just speaking your heart. It's like our music is a drug, and you know how you pop a hit of ecstasy, and you end up like spilling like all the secrets about this person to this person. You know, I love you, you're my best friend. Just things you've never admitted before, and it feels great. And you know, of course, you have a hangover the next day, and you totally regret everything. But with music, there's no hangover, and
really, there's no.
Well, actually, there is kind of. You just kind of get hyped up by it, and for 5 hours later, 6 hours later, you completely fuck for anything else, especially talking or eating or just need more music. But I'll never get used to the feeling of like having revealed something of myself. But I just get used to not being used to it. Meaning you never stop feeling the effects.
In your case, I mean, aren't the messages rather oblique?
But it's not really an ordeal.
But I mean, you're looking at the lyrics or whatever. It's not exactly straightforward in your case. You're not saying things that we would.
It's not autobiographical.
Yeah.
It's just by like the sheer sensation of showing people my work. It's, you know.
Like you said a second ago, it's like stuff that you might be ashamed of otherwise, putting yourself on the line.
It's just things, not ashamed of, but just things that you know may not be understood at all. And people are sensitive to that when they try to speak their hearts.
Yeah. And so it must put you in a lot of fear in the beginning before you gain acceptance. You have to accept the boos and catcalls that you're inevitably going to get in the stage.
Maybe that's the. I don't know. I don't really think about it. I just expect the worst, and when anything else better happens, it's good. But I never let it stop me.
Yeah.
Either way.
So you have to be pretty thick-skinned.
You just have to be. I wish my skin were thicker. But yeah, on some levels, you really have to be. You just have to protect your feelings. Just do it. Because it's not like other things. Not that it's better. It's just, you know, a lot of people from my generation don't really like this music at all. And it's. I've never really been accepted into. Any time in my life at all, into like a huge clique or a punk clique, metal clique, whatever. No clique at all. Just usually. Just a few of my friends and me, just an army of two.
Yeah, you said you were a loner, I believe, in our last interview.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But now I've got my guys. Actually, everybody in my band is pretty much a loner, but we feel great together. But there are also like thousands of billions and trillions of souls in the universe that are loners. But alone doesn't really mean. The real meaning of the word is all one. You know, just completely. It's solitude mostly. It's just a quality of time, a quality of living that you just don't have many other allies in soul. I mean, people usually like to travel around in packs because they need reassurance and they constantly need to be justified and by the acceptance of others, and that's such a movable feast. You know, you never know whether you're up or down, and I can't really trust that. And I've learned not to.
sort of, I guess, an illusion involved. The illusion that you're accepted when you're not really accepted.
Or the illusion that you're correct just because you are accepted. And I've probably lost a lot of that too. That what I don't have, I don't need. I just find it, you know, it's things that you hear, and it's a feeling that you need from the guitar. So going with those two imperatives, you can get exactly what we need after maybe, you know, after just, you know, just being such a pleasure seeker on the guitar. It helps to be that. It helps just to do what feels natural and feels good.
There are people who've never met you get the impression, so he feels.
So I did, and you know, I have the chords in me, but
You're no longer conversing in that language.
it's just not necessary.
You've got the vocabulary anyway.
I got it in my hands.
Yeah.
Chords like, you know, those classical and those jazz chords, but it was just like the time that I learned French.
Oh, I see.
Tapes, and it's just all gone. So now I just go from my fingers.
Really? There was a time when you had more sort of
Yeah,
catalog music.
I just wanted to find out what it was.
That you're difficult or introverted, or sort of a nervous type.
Really?
So I don't know why. So then, 何を元にそういう写真とか見て。
Introverted to me. Not.
だから単なる